the first thing we need to talk about on defense is a defensive stance. Now, you all are probably thinking, I know what a defensive stance is, Coach. You don't need to teach me that. Well, the problem that I see with defensive stance most of the time is you guys are not low enough. And this is across the board. I watch middle school, high school, college games, and people still aren't low enough. You have to get your knees bent like you're sitting down in a chair, right? Just like if you were in triple threat on offense, you would be in the same knees bent, powerful position. Why? I can move faster in this position. I'm more explosive in this position. I'm not off balance in this position, right? My knees are bent. Now, a defensive stance, if I'm on the ball, my eyes are on his hips, okay? If I'm watching his eyes, as you guys know who are creative offensive players, can trick me. If he looks this way and I lean this way, he goes by me here. So I need to stay in my good position, which I'm going to show you in the next video, of forcing him to the corner, right? This hand is and foot are up a little bit, but I'm in a good defensive stance. One hand on ball, the other hand out, protecting against the dribble. My eyes are on his hips. I'm lower than he is. That is key. I have to have my knees bent. I have to be in powerful position. Feet shoulder width apart, not together. That's not balanced. Okay? Not overly open this way, giving him a lane to the basket. Not overly open this way, giving him another lane to the basket. Feet shoulder width apart, knees bent, eyes on his hips, one hand shadowing the ball. It's the important defensive stance. Get lower than your man. Okay, so we're going to talk about two things that are important on defense right now. Both of them relating to when you're guarding the man with the ball. So let's say he was just past the ball and I was playing defense over here and help. He just got the ball. So one of the things we were going to teach you this year on closeouts means my man just caught the ball. I'm going to approach him knowing that he caught it before I got there. Now, if we're moving when the ball's in the air, that's not going to happen. But let's just say that I'm a little bit late, okay? When I close out, I want to have short, choppy steps. I want my inside hand up. I want to force my offensive player towards the corner of the court. I do not want to give up a straight line to the basket here. I do not want to give up a straight line to the basket here. We always protect the paint. So when I close out, again, it's inside hand closest to the basket, chopping my feet. Now, when I'm guarding the ball, it's very important. If he hasn't used his dribble, okay, that I need to make sure that I have given myself a good one-arm gap at least. Now, depending on who you're guarding, if the guy can't shoot, I might tell you to get to a two-arm gap. Right here, more space. But normally we'll give a one-arm gap. This is how far away I want to be. I don't want to get too close to where he can just go right by me. But I also want to get close enough to where I can follow the ball. I'm going to shadow the ball wherever it goes. Again, notice my feet. If coach were to jab to me, I would not want to open up like this because then I give up the middle of the court, give up the paint, which we don't want to do. So one of the things you can work on is, even if you don't have somebody to guard necessarily, put a cone out here. Work on closing out, shadowing the ball, even if he doesn't have it. Or get your parent to come out here, your brother or sister, come out here, hold the ball. Work on your footwork, work on inside hand up, shadowing the ball, tracing the ball, keeping the one-arm gap away from the offensive player.